What episode are we on?
We're not on the third installment, I'll say that.
I know. Hold up.
11.
11. I think no. Oh, this is 12. Okay. Wait.
Let's redo that.
Yeah, we will. Oh, trust me. Where the fuck is this? Let's see. It is. Yep. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the 12th installment of LeftBench. Featuring our first ever guest, little baby Anthony.
Hello.
My name is Jack, and his name's Michael. Believe it or not, Anthony and Michael are related.
Yeah, I know, it's hard to tell, but yeah, we are.
Also, I'm hungover, so
That's why the glasses are.
I have the glasses on. This is going to be kind of them dueling it out. Pacers won today. I'll give some takes, but I mean, without further ado,
What the fuck was that? Sorry, we're watching the Clippers.
we'll start off by asking Anthony, how are you doing? Because I guess you're the guest, so you get to know first.
Doing good. How are you guys doing?
Wow, really compelling.
That was good. That was a good podcasting. Michael, how you been, big dog?
I've been chilling, just working, watching hoops.
You excited for this fucking this Rockets Warriors series?
Yeah, that'll be the big part of this episode, as you can tell.
I know. Yeah, there's gonna be some debates.
Yeah.
There's some takes, right? Also in the background, we have Nuggets and Clippers,
Yeah.
and
James Harden just got fouled like crazy.
absolute doozy. Absolute doozy.
Yeah, we're here to talk some awards here today.
Awards
I just
as
threw
well.
that in like 5 minutes ago.
We actually have me and Mike. Anthony hasn't really gotten it yet, but me and Mike actually do have poll duties. We are voters. We're media voters.
Yeah.
So
Anthony hasn't gotten it.
yeah,
Yet,
he's working his way up.
He's
But
new in the game.
me and Michael do bear the responsibility of carving NBA history. So
Yeah.
we'll give our takes and who we voted for.
Yeah.
Without further ado, I'm gonna grab a drink of I think water and Mio. You boys, I mean, if you guys just want to strap them boys up and start it.
All right, you want to do a preview of each series and then we'll go to that?
Yeah.
Prediction?
Smart.
Predictions and shit. Okay.
All right. Actually, yeah.
All right, let's save ours for last.
All right.
So first series, I know it's kind of a late start because game one is already finished.
Pacers Bucks.
We'll go Pacers Bucks here. So Dame's out for the first 2 to 3 games of the series with the blood clot issue still. Pacers took game one, as we saw already. Giannis kind of had to take the team on his back, which was kind of expected with Dame being out, and no one stepped up whatsoever besides Giannis. He had, I think, 36 and 12,
Yeah.
something like that.
Kyle Kuzma put up a big stinker.
Yeah, Tony Snell numbers.
expected.
Yeah, as expected. Kyle Kuzma zeros all across the board.
Yeah, I wonder who. Never mind. I'll be there in a second.
Yeah, but not a great start for the Bucks. I think maybe I obviously know Dame helps.
Couldn't really shoot.
Yeah, I mean couldn't shoot. Dame obviously changes that a lot. But I think if the Pacers take next game, I think this is going to be a really tough hill to climb for the Bucks. I don't think. I understand that you're
I'm terrified.
You're terrified.
I will
but
give.
I do have the confidence of the Pacers.
So I mean, I just watched the game. I didn't sleep at all last night, so I ended up tapping in and out throughout the Pacers game and sobering up and getting unhungover. That Miles Turner step back was terrifying. That was a beautiful steal by Jokic. That Miles Turner step back made my heart stop. We Tyrese, what do you say, went 0 for 7?
0 for 7 from 3.
0 for 7 from
10
3.
points.
Let's get that game out the way. There were some moments of promise with Jarris Walker guarding Giannis that I'm like I was like, oh, okay. Like I've been like up on him a lot lately. Like he's becoming like a thing. So I'm excited about that because like really like the main purpose of him we need is his defense. Yeah. But we just need to get to the point where like his offense is good enough so he can play. Yeah. And he's really coming along. But Siakam did like he was. No one's gonna shut down Giannis, but it was interesting the guys that we could throw at him, just to kind of slow him down. And obviously he got zero help. I mean, I'm genuinely like terrified when Dame comes back. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, I think if we have to get these two, like if we go 1-1 and Dame comes back, I'm terrified.
It goes back to Milwaukee. Yeah. But that's where I'm leaning right now. I think if you go to, I think it's really not easy. I think it's tough for the Bucks to come back. Regardless of Dame's, health there. And also, when Dame comes back, especially if it's in Game 3, who knows what he's going to look like? I mean, like, you can't just throw him in and be like, oh, yeah, he's going to look like the 25-point-per-game scorer we've seen all year. He's coming off a scary thing that, knocked Wemby out and made Chris Bosh retire. We've seen this in the NBA before, so it's not like we can just brush that off really easily. So, got to see how he adjusts to that. And Giannis will do his Giannis things where he scores 35 and 10 especially against the Pacers. Yeah, he loves doing that against y'all.
Still get no help.
Yeah, and get no help.
The Kuzma stinker was probably on most people's bingo card. Yeah, but at the same time, like I mean, I personally projected a little bit of.
I would have thought
at least like 10,
8 points.
Yeah, well, I just projected a little bit of a playoff push from him. Yeah, I was like, yeah, but y'all don't remember playoff Kuz.
Yeah, he put up like what 22 in the first quarter last game. Yeah, last game of the season.
Yeah, I mean, he is a champion.
And obviously, there's something there. I mean, the Pacers have been sneaky good at defense this year. Yeah. And I'm not saying that like we got the drop on them, but I think they defended everyone but Giannis really well, and I think that's just kind of gonna have to be the.
You have to make everyone but Giannis beat.
Yeah, it's just kind of like we're not stopping Giannis, so like. Let's just go. Oh, speak of the fucking devil. Yeah. I was also one thing I also do want to say. I was very pleasantly surprised at how like cool and collective the Pacers were like coming out. Like I know we were home, but dude, we were scared shitless last year when we first came out.
It's your first run as like that young.
And that's one thing I do want to say about the Rockets. I don't freak out if you guys drop one early, like just because that's just how it is. Like as a Pacers fan, dude. I think we started off like literally like 1 for 23, like our first playoff game, because it's just yeah. But anyway,
what other series we got?
Let's
talk about this game. Oh, this series.
No, let's get the boring ones out of the way here. The 1-8 games. I really don't want to put too much into this. Thunder and Grizzlies. Actually, that might be a decent series.
Yeah.
To be honest with you,
Anthony.
Should be fun.
I need you with the. Your shit's quiet. I need you with the utmost volume to
just talk a little more louder.
All right.
But yeah. So Grizzlies and Thunder, I think it'll be good, I mean, obviously we got the Thunder, statistically I guess the best regular season team of all time, point differential wise, Mm-hmm. So you get that. He looks like Murr.
Yeah, from Practical Jokers. His punishment was he had to coach the Nuggets.
Dude, his teeth are fucked up too.
Oh my, whoa.
How many games do you think this series goes to?
5.
I was thinking OKC in 5.
I think 5.
Yeah, I think they get 1.
I can see 2, but it's just like Ja's really got to turn up if it's gonna be 2.
Yeah, I don't think 2. Like
40.
My thing is like. I do have a take that I'm going to let off with less emotion than I intended when I thought it in my head. I think the Thunder are only going to lose like 2 games this entire playoffs.
No, I don't.
That's my take.
I understand they're really fucking good. I'm not going to underplay that at all. But a lot of the teams they lost to are in this playoffs, obviously. I mean, that's the best of the best. But
off camera, Mike said they're just another play-in team.
Yeah, that's exactly what I said, totally.
He said Rockets aren't scared. He said Rockets in 4.
SGA, PGA. I was going to say something that I can't say.
There we go. SGA, PGA, gonna say something I can't say.
Rockets at 5.
Rockets in 5.
No.
No, but anyway, there are teams in this playoffs that they may have not seen fully healthy, like the Clippers, for example. You know, like I don't know how they played against each other. You know, but Kawhi being back, this could change it. Also, he turns up in the playoffs, so we could see that as well. If they run into them, they lost to the Rockets twice. I think they lost to the Warriors twice.
We had the season series. We only lost to them without Curry.
Yeah, exactly. See, like
We lost by like 4 too.
so. I mean, there's chance. I mean, there's teams that could make them.
And no Jimmy.
And no Jimmy.
No Jimmy.
Yeah, no Jimmy.
Had no condom on.
No.
Okay.
That's what that means.
Lindy Waters.
Yeah. But anyway, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, there's a lot of difference from when this. I mean, the regular season and postseason, I don't have to tell you, they're different. Like, it's not just like, you know, one game. There's guys that could just go, like Gabe Vincent or whoever. Yeah, like Caleb Martin 2 years ago. I think it was. There's these random games where shit just pops off for a certain guy, so. Who knows? I mean, SGA could get hurt in game one, and we don't fucking see him for the rest of the playoffs. Who knows?
That fucking sucks.
I don't want to be the guy. I'm just shit happens. I'm not.
It just sounds bad.
I know, but like we saw with Kawhi multiple times. That's why I kind of brought that up.
Mike praying on that though.
I'm not gonna say anything. Anyway,
what?
All right.
Sounds like you're praying on it.
All right. Well, out of the East,
Cavs.
I would like Aaron Gordon to explain what every tattoo
Who do
means.
the Cavs have?
I want him to explain who the fuck beat him up.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Is there actually anything on that? Nothing?
No clue.
Who are the Cavs playing?
The Heat.
The Heat?
Yeah.
Yuck.
Yeah, the Heat were trying to tank, and then they accidentally ended up in the playoffs.
I say clean sweep.
I see 4. Yeah, I don't even see this.
I don't think the Heat want to be here. Like, they're probably pissed. Like, they're like, fuck.
Like the difference between the East and the West, West is so much better.
They'd be the 11th seed in the West or 12.
Yeah.
Like, it's bad. So yeah, I don't see the Heat winning a game. Maybe, like I said, shit happens, but maybe I wouldn't pray on it. I wouldn't bet on it either. All right, next. Let's just get that one out of the way.
The 2 seeds? Let me just go by seeds.
I'm trying to think.
Celtics.
Yeah. Who do the Celtics play? Magic. Yeah, also.
I see 5.
Celtics, Magic, 5.
I see 5.
Chilling there.
Yeah. I could see 6.
I can.
Like,
see
I
6.
think.
Didn't they take the Cavs to 7 last year?
Yeah, and like their offense is also way worse than last year. The whole Paolo Carmelo Anthony comparison that might be dead. I don't think that's happening. But
it's way past heavy.
Yeah.
Way too pass heavy.
But their defense is something special, man. Like, it really is. Like, it's so funny that, like, that's how good they are at defense, that, like, they can have historically horrible, disgusting, like, disgrace to basketball offense and still be like, all right.
Scrappy. We won 90 to 88.
Yeah.
Like, some shit like that.
But, like, no, when I first saw this series, I couldn't say hell no harder. Now I'm like,
They're
yeah,
good
why
team.
not? Give it a go, guy.
I mean, you've got to rely on,
Paolo.
probably big games from Paolo and Franz. They got to step up offensively.
Yeah.
I mean, they're the guys that have been there offensively.
Actually, Cole Anthony is the wild card here.
I mean, yeah.
I'm playing. I think he's getting strapped up by fucking.
Derek White or whatever.
Yeah, but I mean, either way, it's interesting. I do think this could be a sneaky 6-game series.
I can see it. I think the main thing for me,
which would be really bad for the Celtics, just like
it'd
with
be
the Jaylen Brown thing. Just having to. I forgot that Ben Simmons has braids now.
Do you think they could sneak a game 1?
No.
I don't see them winning.
That would be insane. I think the
Celtics
Celtics are, like, if the Celtics were a younger team, I could see that, but they're gonna come prepared. Like,
I don't see them losing a game in Boston at all.
Yeah, I think they'll
Maybe
win.
the whole playoffs.
I wouldn't be surprised if they won both in Orlando. Like, that would be wild.
I could like a sweep.
But like, yeah. No, I mean, like, if the Magic won both their Orlando games,
okay.
like,
I mean,
and then that would call the Celtics to get their shit together.
yeah, that's a big fucking.
But that being said, probably 5.
Celtics at 5.
Yeah.
All right, next.
The other 2 seeds.
No, let's save that for last. That's gonna be a scrappy one.
You want to do Lakers? Lakers Timberwolves?
Yeah,
Pistons?
Lakers and Timberwolves.
This
is one of the better series, I feel like. I think these playoffs, actually, I said this earlier to Jackson over a call. I said these playoffs, besides like the 1-8 seeds, which, I mean, obviously, I think these matchups are very well like put together. Obviously, it's just like how the seeding works, but I feel like we got luck of the draw, and this is like a really good matchups just down the board from 2 to 7, like both sides. Like, there's the, you've got a younger team in the T-Wolves that is very defensive oriented.
Traded cat.
There's a lot of difference now on this team, but I think they've taken more of the defensive side of the ball. I know it's funny to say when they traded for Julius Randle, who's also not defensive at all, really. But
isn't he pretty bad in the playoffs?
Yeah, that's the real X factor here. Is I think if he's gonna need to actually play playoff ball this year and like be good.
These guys are.
Oh my God,
these two are fighting.
Jokic and fucking Simmons are going at each other. But yeah, I think the energy from the Wolves, being the younger team, I think that'll be a big part of this. And we've said this a lot with the Lakers since the Luka shit came up, but the lack of size is going to be a fucking problem. That could be a good thing, because you play small ball against Rudy, and we've seen the track record. It does not go well for the Wolves or whoever team he's on.
Rudy.
Because even when they faced like the Rockets and like the James Harden era, and they ran those small ball lineups, he got fucking torched. So like you throw a small ball lineup in there, you could put LeBron at the 4 and Vandy at the 5, and that might work. So I think it's just the difference in matchups that you can throw at the Lakers or throw at the Wolves that can really dictate this series. But there's obviously the big guys in Luka and LeBron, and then the other side you got Ant and Jaden McDaniels. So
oh yeah,
they got Luka, we got Jaden McDaniels.
Yeah,
so.
They got Kevin Durant, we got Jaden McDaniels.
Yeah, but
here comes Zubac.
Yeah.
What you got on that, Anthony? You guys got winning.
Okay, thanks.
I'm just asking. Who you guys got
I
winning?
have the Lakers. It would be really fucking sick if Ant just like.
I got Lakers in 6.
This would be his moment. But yeah.
I think we saw his moment last year, especially with the
Yeah, for sure. Oh yeah, agreed. I think this would be like another level of like, oh, like this dude is just even better than we thought.
I mean, he came up in what?
Damn.
What the fuck, Brody? Fucking Brody. No, but he came out and swept his role model. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like he wanted to do that to Katie,
and then did this.
But I think doing that to LeBron and Luka would be fucking awesome.
Mm-hmm.
But I just don't see it. I know like the defense. I think the defense can do only so much for them. And
who are they throwing on to? Luka.
Jaden McDaniels.
No.
They got a lot of. They have.
I mean,
they have my boy Nah. Nikhil Alexander-Walker. Oh, dude, we got a fight going on. Jokic just hit the deck.
He's just laying on the ground.
Oh.
Everyone, Jokic just hit.
He's laying on the ground.
He's fine. He's fine. He's big.
Uh-oh. Oh, fuck. He's yelling at the ref.
He's about to get teed.
Teed. Oh! Oh, no.
Uh-oh. That guy's dead after the game.
I know. Jokic is going...
That ref better run off the court.
I'd be so scared, bro.
Sorry, guys.
Aaron Gordon with a black eye and then Jokic just yelling at me.
It's not.
That's awesome. Anyway.
Yeah, Lakers at 5. Anyway. No.
I see a 6-game series.
Lakers at 6. I'm fucking around. Anyway.
I really don't know who I would think would win that.
Oh, one thing I did want to say is my boy Nah, Nikhil Alexander-Walker, Jaden McDaniels, and Anthony Edwards when he wants to. They have 3 guards and that's just something most teams don't. They have 3 defensive guards that are like could just like put it to 2
Lock
boys. Yeah, they could just put it to
McDaniels
motherfuckers.
is switchable, you know. You can
Yeah.
guard Braun a little bit. Randall.
Bronny.
Bronny, not
Yeah.
LeBron.
Glue guy Bronny James.
Yeah, and I think also, like, if Julius Randle puts the effort in, the size with LeBron, maybe. I'm not saying match that up. I'm not saying do that at all. But, you know, if you need to, the size matches and it would work somewhat. But, you know, I just don't rely. I wouldn't rely on that at all. Because also playoff Julius Randle is like
horrendous.
Half of what he is in the regular season, and he's rarely healthy. So we gotta see that as well. But,
yeah.
All right, let's move on to Knicks Pistons. This is also one of my favorite series in this also as well.
Hell yeah.
I am really. This is like pure '90s basketball to me. I think like you got the nice gritty Pistons team, young.
Lunch pail kids.
On lunch pail kids, you know, Isaiah Stewart, got Asar Thompson,
Duran,
Malik Beasley. He's not really young, but you know what I mean. Shadurn. And, you know, the big all-star Kate Cunningham. You know, this team, you know, defied all odds and went from the worst team to the 6th seed in a year. And everyone knows that, and this is just wild to me. But I think they can actually make a run with against these Knicks and just go on. Like, the East we know is weak. There's teams that it's very top-heavy. The two teams, I think, that are favorites, obviously, are the Celtics and Cavs.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't put it past the Pistons to maybe even make the ECF, like the conference finals. I wouldn't doubt it whatsoever.
Wait.
Man, Knicks at 7.
You're just ripping fucking.
I've got Knicks at 6 or 7.
Ripping. No, I agree with Anthony. With little baby Anthony here. Fucking, I as a Pacers fan, I so desperately wanted the Pistons instead of the Bucks. I think the Pistons, like, as fun as this will be, they'll win a playoff game, like, in Detroit, and that'll be awesome. I don't think the Pistons will win.
See, I've just, like, over the last stretch of the season, I have not been impressed with the Knicks. I understand that for a large part of that, Jalen Brunson's been out.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I think
I am excited for the series.
The toughness of the Pistons can wear down on Cat and Mikal Bridges.
Oh, for sure.
No, but him and Mikal kind of play like I'm not trying to be rude, but like that just like a weaker kind of basketball. You know what I mean?
Finesse.
It's like not as tough. You know, and the Pistons, that's all they are. So like I think that could wear them down. Jalen Brunson, he doesn't back down, but he's a smaller guard. I think that could be a problem at some points.
He's gonna drain threes,
especially defensively. He gets matched up with Cade. He's got nothing to fucking do.
Mm-hmm.
So, I think, you know, Malik Beasley's been the best three-point shooter of the season. I guess technically.
Yeah.
But you know what I mean. And then.
I mean, the Beasley thing, I mean, that's real. Like,
wasn't he a bench player?
Yeah, he's a 6th man of the year.
He might be 6th man of the year.
Candidate this year. But they need him, like, to you know, have the strap intact this series.
Yeah,
I think there's just too many variants that need to have the if we're gonna go old fashioned paths to win. I feel like the Knicks have more paths to win.
Yeah, I can see that. Like, again, you have more offensive weapons on the Knicks. There's Cat, who's the best 3-point shooting center of all time. I'd probably go with.
I would go. Yep.
Yeah, and then you got OG can give you 30 sometimes. You know. Brunson walking 28.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like it's just
Bridges can give you 25.
Yeah, Bridges can give you sometimes. Yeah, he'll give you 15.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so I think it just relies on the Pistons defense.
And then we got my boy Mitchell Robinson just waiting in the chamber, just waiting for when he can be unleashed.
How much has he been playing? I don't know.
Nah, I don't know.
Check.
Nah, who cares?
It's gonna look at his minutes. It's gonna be 4 minutes again.
Doesn't even fucking matter.
Well, I mean,
he's a bruiser.
It'll be Knicks in 4 if like Suni Lee comes out to the game. Have you seen that shit?
Yeah.
And I don't blame him.
Also,
I don't blame him.
We have been sleeping on the Anunoby defense factor.
Yeah,
I wouldn't be surprised if we're like, damn, was it like why is Cade just not showing up? I think just him being on such a deep team, we kind of forget how good at defense he is.
Oh, he's great. I mean, like he should be an all defense guy every year. Mm-hmm. You know, like That should not be understated, but like
That was a gorgeous pass by Harden.
A free bucket.
yeah, that's all it is with Harden. You just have to run to the rim, and he gives you a gift every time. So, but
It's like you're acting like he's a perfect passer.
with centers, yes, I think.
Oh.
Speaking of perfect, Christian Brown just hit a layup.
Right.
What more do we got to say about that?
Yeah.
All right. Anyway, what else we got here?
Oh.
So the last series are.
That was it.
No, we didn't do Clippers, right?
Yeah, the one we're currently watching, which is actually a really good game currently.
Yeah. No. Hot take. This is my favorite series.
Oh no, it's not a hot take at all. Fuck. I think a lot of people are saying that.
All right. I'll fuck myself.
Yeah.
Who cares?
Yeah, that's really what I was getting at. No, but this is a lot of people's big series here. You know, Clippers, Nuggets. Right now
Damn.
it's not 89-88 in Game 1.
I'm so excited.
This is really good. So, you know, I think if you kind of brought this up a little earlier. If Kawhi stays healthy, I think that's the real big factor here.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Which he looks healthy, but we say that every time, and then he
Yeah.
fucking falls down.
But no,
He's out for a
there
week.
is like, cause like I was like challenging you to that. There is like more like
That's why fucking Batum's in. Holy shit.
But there is more like, I mean, we can kind of tell. We're like, like Kawhi.
Yeah.
This is like okay, like he just seems like Kawhi.
Yeah, sorry. Nicholas Batum just hit a fucking no dip 3 from like 35 feet.
He's the man.
He is the man. But
France on top.
France on top. Anyway, yeah, I like the matchup with Zubac and Jokic a lot. It's kind of getting chippy. We've seen this already in Game 1.
Which is awesome.
Which I love.
This is like the underrated chippy series. Everyone's talking about Aaron Gordon just strapping him. Everyone's talking about the Knicks Pistons or the Lakers Timberwolves.
And the Rockets Wolves.
Rockets Wolves, like all that stuff being chippy. This is the underrated chippiness.
Yeah, Zubac plays with a toughness that like kind of was perfect to defend Jokic, you know what I mean? Obviously, there's no one perfect to defend Jokic, but like he's got the size that'll match up with him. He's athletic enough to, you know, kind of keep up with the footwork of Jokic, and around the you know 3-point part of the game for Jokic, it's like not great. I wouldn't say, you know, Zubac is gonna block up on the perimeter, but he can get. You know, he's big enough to put his hand in his face and deter those shots a little bit. So I think as long as you keep the guys around Jokic, which the Clippers have those pieces with Chris Dunn and Derek Jones Jr., to, like, keep the other guys from doing stuff, like Jamal Murray, who steps up in the playoffs constantly. I think this I lean towards the Clippers here. I said Clippers in 5, which I know might be a little hot, but especially because this is a home series for the Nuggets.
Yeah.
But I go Clippers in 5 here.
I disagree with you. I think I have the Clippers winning. I think Clippers in 5 is just really counting out Jokic, and I get his teams inconsistent and everything. I just think I think this is like a 7-game series.
Yeah, I understand. And I think it's just more of the. I'm also throwing.
It's
in
a
the,
toss-up.
I'm
in my
also throwing
opinion.
in the factor that they have Murray at coach.
They do have
And
Murray at coach.
He's been coaching for like a week.
Yeah.
So I feel like that's just a wild thing.
The Clippers are just.
They're also better
They're
coached.
insanely deeper as
like,
well.
Tyronn Lue is one of the better, you know, game planners for like a series. You know, like he's.
You don't really know these days, you know.
Yeah, but Tyronn Lue, you know, he's one of the better game planners of this. In this league we watch, you know. And
in this league.
And he's done that against the Warriors, as you know. So I think we could see that with game planning against Jokic. I don't know how well it's going right now. I mean, it's not really easy, like I've said. Jokic has what currently? 27, 8, 9. Yeah, it's not going great. Anyway, but you know, we just watched Giannis drop 36 and 12 and lose, so that could be this series. Who knows?
All these games are going to be close. So.
I think it's make the other guys beat you again. Now, Jamal Murray can step up and drop 30 a few times, you know. So, I mean, it really just depends on the impact that Chris Dunn and Derek Jones Jr. and these other perimeter defenders put on the guards and the wings like Christian Brown and Jamal Murray and Porter and Gordon. You got to really step up defensively on those guys. So, Yeah, I got Clippers in 5 though.
I think this can go 7. I think Clippers take it. Probably because they're coaching and game planning. Yeah, I don't really know. I mean, they're all going to be close games, but I think the Clippers take it.
All right, and then the grand finale, even though it's really only a grand finale for us too. Rockets Warriors. Jackson's just pouring water again because his throat hurts.
Jackson?
Oh!
Nice.
What are you doing over there?
Making myself Mia water.
Okay.
Nice.
Okay. Well, we got Rockets Warriors here.
Okay, they're quite literally.
I got the Amen Thompson jersey on. Had to throw it up. No way.
Batum?
Oh my God, dude, Batum might be God. That almost went in. Anyway, sorry. You're getting live reactions right now. You're just gonna see this probably fucking 4 days after.
Game 3's already.
You're underestimating my
editing skills.
Jackson,
my editing skills.
You look like you're like these glasses. I can't take you seriously. But yeah, I think Rockets Warriors.
Oh wait, are you guys strapping it out right now? Scrapping it out?
Let's get into it.
I'll just let you boys run. I'll give my opinion after. I'll let you boys run.
So, I think the big factor here. I understand the whole. Actually, I don't understand it. This fucking argument of the Rockets don't have a star thing. I get it. We've seen teams fiddle out with this kind of philosophy of just one guy one day, one guy the next day. Like the 04 Pistons, on the other hand, we saw them win a championship against one of the greatest teams of our lifetimes. Actually, I wasn't alive. Wait, 04? Never mind. I was 1.
I was alive.
I was not even 1, actually. Anyway.
Oh my God.
No, I was 1. Fuck.
Oh my God. Like,
I was thinking February for some reason.
Anthony was inside of a was inside of a nutsack.
Not even close.
no.
He wasn't even developed in there yet.
Damn.
Anyway, but I think a lot of people are underestimating the group effort that the Rockets play with. I think a lot of the teamwork and the defensive minded that, can really alter a series, and we kind of saw it in the last game they played against each other. I know it's a 1-game sample size, but they've done this all year. It's been one guy one game, one guy the next, and everybody plays defense. There's not a guy that takes a night off defensively. You can argue Sengun, but he's improved this year defensively. So is Jalen Green. We have the best perimeter defender in the NBA. I'm just kidding, but
You can argue he's
top
3 defender.
Top 3 defensive player. Probably, maybe. I'm not even gonna go there, but he's been in conversations for Depoy. I've seen some people voting for him in Depoy conversations. So
I'm not mad at it.
I'm not either. I'd be very delighted if you won it.
I think it'll happen in the next 3-4 years.
It would actually be bad if he won it, because the narrative would just be like, oh, it's so undeserving and blah blah blah. It's like Timothy Chalamet, like if you like winning that the best actor Oscar. It's like, yeah, it would be good for him, but like Adrian Brody winning it and then him being the one that takes like this shit, and then us being like, low key, Timothy Chalamet should have got it.
Yeah. I don't know. I think it's kind of this is not what we wanted to get into yet. We're gonna do the awards after, but I think there's a conversation there. There's a conversation for Mobley. Draymond kind of just talked his way into it. I understand.
That's awesome.
I understand he's a great defender. I'm not gonna get into that.
He locked down a top 3 player in the league.
Okay.
Speak on it. Go. Fight, Anthony. Fight.
This is not what
Giannis had 10 points on him without free throws.
Well, Giannis can't make free throws anyway, so it doesn't matter.
But you also forget
forget
Jarris Walker as well. He should be in the conversation. Nah, fight, Anthony. Fight.
I mean,
Steph had 3 points last game they played. I'm just saying.
Rebuttal, Anthony.
Just gonna
fight, Anthony. Fight.
We have the season series of we
what?
won. We won the season series. I don't know what to tell you.
Let's do it.
Wait,
this is
you guys got one. You got one good defensive.
This
game.
is Skip and Stephen A. at their finest.
We're not even talking about the series. We're just arguing about Defensive Player of the Year now.
And do it, dude. This is awesome.
That's not what I wanted to do.
Don't get me salivating.
Jack's doing a Stephen A. impression with these fucking goals. Damn!
Dog, you have chugged 3 of those.
Well, I've needed to be hydrated.
That's true.
That is true.
And I'll probably do a 4th. And guess what? I'm not going to hear a fucking word from you, Anthony. I'm not going to hear a fucking word from you, Anthony.
Hey, calm down, bud.
That's what I thought. Bartender more, please.
No, that's the last thing you need. The bartender.
Pipe down.
Yeah, you're right.
He's an alcoholic, guys. Guy's gotta stop.
Oh.
Brody?
No way he gets. Oh, James.
This is good podcasting, you know? We're just
we're
silently and then just watching.
Less than 2 minutes in.
Last 2 minutes of the Clippers game.
Yeah. Before
get
you
the board.
You gotta get a board.
Before you guys go, I'm gonna give my take.
What
just happened?
Oh, foul.
That's crazy.
My take is Rockets in 6, and I do 100. I don't 100% agree with Mike though. I do think it's a big deal that you guys don't have a 1A score. I want to start off by saying that you and me have just kind of agreed to disagree, but I think the glove's got to come off. Jalen Green's not the playoff guy. If anyone, I guess it's Fred VanVleet. Obviously, it's Şengün, but you guys have no 1A score, and I think that's a big deal.
Yeah.
I don't think that's a big deal till round 2, though. I think your guys' absolute ceiling is round 2. I do think you guys. I think you guys are a bad matchup for the Warriors, in my opinion. I think that double big lineup is gonna give them fits. I think Amin. I don't think it'll be like that regular season game where Amin just holds Steph to 5. I think he'll give him problems and everything. Yeah. I think you guys have just the dudes to throw it. Tari Eason's gonna come off the bench and play 18 minutes, and that's it. That's insane.
That's all I need to do.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He's just and he's just that good, and he has that much energy. He's gonna
Jabbar's gonna do the same thing.
Yeah, so it's just you guys just have way too many guys to throw at them. But I do think, Michael, you are underrating how big of truly a problem it is that you guys don't have a 1A score. And I hate to be anti old fashioned. Oh well, you do just need a guy.
See,
what goaltending? That is clearly goaltending.
And Chris got smacked on the face. Anyway, I understand it. I do
Who's hurt?
Chris Dunn.
Oh.
I said he got smacked in the face.
Oh.
But anyway, I understand though needing a 1A thing, and I know this is not really the shit I should go off of. But I've seen guys I've seen Jalen Green go off. I've seen Şengün go off, and I think the lack of an actual defensive big will be a big problem, especially if they run that double big against the Warriors. Because
the Warriors couldn't rebound the last game they played.
The Warriors, I'm pretty sure, maybe one of the worst rebounding teams in the league, and then we have the best rebounding team in the league. So I think that's a big problem with those second chance points, especially with that double big lineup of Steven Adams and Şengün, and then you can throw Jabari in there as well as a great rebounder. Amen's a good rebounder. That's a lot of guys that are just chippy around the boards.
Yeah.
And the Warriors,
they've been the best defensive team since they've gotten Jimmy.
Yeah,
statistically.
Yeah, it's the Rockets are kind of like the Magic, but worse at defense, better at offense.
Mm-hmm.
I think obviously the Magic have a guy. You can argue maybe 2 with Franz, but
pending.
Yeah, he's.
Who's really the 1A defensive player?
What
even makes him
Isaac,
the best?
Jonathan Isaac.
Isaac. He's just hurt a lot.
Yeah.
I don't even know what made them the best defensive team in the league.
I collectively, but also Jonathan Isaac is he is a 1A defensive player. He is fucking ridiculous.
Paolo's a good defender, obviously.
Yeah.
Franz is.
Yeah, they have it they're a rare. They have no negative defenders.
They just have everybody collectively coming in.
KCP's a good defender. He just can't shoot now anymore.
Yeah.
What's going on?
That's what they needed him to do.
Is Harden about to game this?
Sorry, we got 40 seconds left in this game.
Kawhi Harden
Clippers up 1.
Kawhi Harden game it? Oh.
What just happened? Great podcasting.
Yeah. Michael, narrate the game.
It's kind of what I'm doing currently. I'm playing a radio.
Do a radio.
So Jamal Murray just tipped the ball out. That's clearly out on the Nuggets, right?
Is it?
I don't know.
Is it?
I'm assuming they're going
Oh, really? It's the
Are they
Nuggets
giving it to
ball.
him?
I don't know.
I think they might be reviewing it.
They should.
What if Jokic just
Why
shoots
is he
someone?
screaming? Why is the ref screaming?
I don't know. Okay, now we have a commercial.
There we go. Now we can get back to podcasting.
Yeah, now we
probably.
can actually do what we're supposed to do. Anyway.
Do what we get paid loads of money.
Yeah, exactly.
We're having loads of points.
Loads of. I think so for the key for the Rockets, I think is really just holding. You've got to. I know I've said this for multiple series now, but you've got to make the guys outside of Jimmy and Steph beat you. Pods, I understand, has stepped up a little bit recently, especially with his shooting.
Yuck.
And I
want a hot take. I want to punch him in the fucking face.
Not a hot take. I'm with you on that.
He gets hit so much.
I hate his face.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I think
Whoa. Pipe down. We're not disrespecting Pods, all right?
Fuck him, dude.
okay, guys.
Nah, dude, I'm fucking stepping on his nuts and
All right.
punching him in the face.
Okay, we can shake on that. Anyway.
What?
The matchup between Sengun and Draymond Green is going to be a real key here. I think last time we kind of saw it.
It's going to get chippy.
It's going to get chippy. I think as long as Sengun doesn't let him get in his head, that's really what'll happen here. Draymond's not really a big factor offensively, so you don't really have to worry about him there.
He'll hit like one or two
Unless
threes.
he'll hit like 6 threes randomly for no fucking reason.
He usually just hits a 3 or 2, and then he'll just go away for forever.
But yeah, we'll see. I think it'll be a very good series. I can see 7. I'm just kind of like, maybe it's more my optimism here, but
I got Warriors in 7.
yeah, of course.
Pods looks
Not
like
a
he's
surprise.
going to ask me for $30 and then never give it back to me.
What the hell is that?
Dude, what the? Show the fucking camera that.
I didn't know he had braids at one point.
That is not
That's
Pods.
disgusting. That is Pods.
That's Pods? Oh my god.
Yeah, that makes me want to
did
punch him more. He looks like. He does look like a fucking.
Never seen him with braids.
Yeah, that's disgusting. Anyway, you guys want to jump into the awards now? You want to do awards in All NBA?
You guys are done arguing Rockets Warriors. I feel like
We've gone for 44. I don't want to keep this too long.
All right. Yeah, I mean, sure. If you guys yeah, you guys blue balled me
We've kind of got
to be quite
We argued before.
We've argued
camera.
multiple times.
We argued last night about it.
well, yeah, I know, but it wasn't on camera. The people need to know your guys' stance.
I know.
I was expecting good podcasting, gloves off, just absolute fights. Do you know what I got? I got some brotherly love. Fuck that, dude.
No.
You're taking the day
Fuck
off.
We hate the
that,
Rockets over
dude.
here.
You're taking the day off over here.
I am taking the day off. That's why I said I needed my my co-host to really pick up some slack. And guess what he's doing?
I'm watching
Just
the
watching basketball.
Mets. Yeah.
Just watching
And looking at
basketball
his phone about the
I'm
Mets.
watching the Mets. Sorry.
and making fun of me for drinking water. You know what?
We're not making fun of you.
This used to be a fucking. I don't know if you guys know me. My motto: work hard, play harder. I just made that up.
When the fuck was that your motto?
My motto and this podcast motto: work hard, play harder.
Oh,
Russell Westbrook just hit a very clutch shot,
don't tell me.
Um,
Russell Westbrook 3. Just
but
dagger.
I want to share my disappointment in the lack of good TV you guys provided.
I'm sorry. I'm really interested in this Clippers game right now.
Oh, well,
I think that's fair though. This is a really good game.
yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna fill up another water.
All right, we're gonna jump into the
yeah,
awards
you can do
and
the
all
awards
NBA,
thing, yeah.
defense stuff.
Yeah, sounds
You know.
Sound good?
Okay. You want to start with clutch player of the year, Jalen Brunson. All right, next. Cause that award I don't fucking care. 6 man. Let's go.
This is when you go beat.
about that award.
That clutch. I don't understand what the criteria is for that at all. Just be clutch.
Beasley?
Aura, it's Aura, it's fucking
Aura.
BU Aura Farm in last
All right, who's got the most aura award? Jalen Brunson for that for some reason. No, he doesn't, but you know. Anyway,
Who was it? Jalen Green probably too.
Braun. Duh.
Oh my god.
It's fucking every year. It's LeBron. Jesus.
Every year?
Yeah.
Oh.
Anyway,
Whoa.
6 man.
You think of Beasley?
Candidates for me:
I don't even really know the candidates.
Pritchard, Ty Jerome, Malik Beasley. My vote:
I say
Ty Jerome.
Malik Beasley.
6-man Jack.
Malik Beasley because he. Oh wait.
Yeah, get the.
Yeah, you got
Malik Beasley because the Pistons needed him more than any of those other 6 men.
I mean, just being a 6-man.
Malik Beasley is probably the third most important person on that team. Wow.
Who said my goal wasn't clutch?
Harden just tied it
Bitch.
with way too much time. I don't know why he didn't take off more time.
He had a shot. You had to fucking make it.
I mean, having the most tied for most threes.
I don't think he's anyone's GOAT if he had to take a shot instead of creating his own.
Did he have the second most threes in the league?
That's
this year?
like one of the best defensive teams in the league. Maybe right now.
Argue with me.
Okay. Anyway,
Argue with him. What? There's a guy with a Rockets jersey.
he's got motion.
In Denver. Motion in Denver.
Anyway,
Was he second in threes this year? Being a 6-man?
who?
Malik Beasley.
Smith taking a piss, by the way. Anyway. Alright, what other awards we got here?
Most improved.
Most improved. Do not say Cade Cunningham in the fucking comments. I know no one's gonna comment, but don't do it anyway.
Cade Cunningham.
That Nick, shut the fuck up. There's no way you think that.
I really don't know the candidates. Like
Zubac. It is Zubac. It is Zubac. It is Zubac.
Is it actually?
Yes.
You think it's Zubac? How much? I don't know the candidates.
He went from kind of ass to probably all defensive, at least second team, and he averages 19 points a game, 11,
17, 12 and a half, and 3.
Yeah. What was his averages last year? Please tell me. I'm just sick of the narrative, or it's not really a narrative.
12,
but
10, and not 12, 9, and 1.5.
yeah, that's not. Yeah, he's definitely most improved. I would have said Norman Powell. He doesn't qualify anymore.
Let me see. Cade.
I swear to God, if Russ games this shit.
Cade.
What was that?
I don't know.
That looked like the end of the Houston, Florida game.
Yeah, that sucked.
Anyway.
Damn it, Russ.
That was terrible. Anyway, I think the most improved is Zubac, and I don't think it's really close. I understand the Cade. I don't understand this Cade thing. He was the first overall pick. He's supposed to be this. Can we not give most improved to guys that were supposed to be good? Like, I don't understand that at all. Zubac has been in the league for 10 years, and, he was like a solid player with the Lakers, and then got traded to the... Who's he been with?
Oh, he threw it off a Harden.
Yeah.
Who's Zubac been with?
Yeah.
The team we're fucking watching right now?
Is that it?
The Clippers? Oh, I thought you were talking about who's he been. Oh, yeah, I think so.
Yeah, but he's been like kind of like, decent center. He hasn't been, not the guy he is now. I think he took a really big jump, especially on the defensive side of the ball this year. I think yeah,
he's been with the Clippers since 2019.
that makes sense, yeah. But I just don't really see anyone else. I would have said Powell, but he doesn't qualify anymore, so that's my pick. Most improved.
I don't like the award, like the concept of it.
It's just the concept's just been taken wrong,
Mm-hmm.
these last few years. Like Tyrese Maxey shouldn't have won it.
No.
Who should have won it? I didn't know. Was it last year?
Yeah,
Who qualified?
the top three were it was Sengun and it was the other one. Second should have won. It wasn't Sengun that should have won. It was someone else. Damn it, look it up.
Pete just.
Oh, nice. Anyway,
You called her in the car.
oh yeah, yeah, but they've kind of just ruined the meaning of this award. I think it's kind of just fallen into former lottery pick becomes good when he was supposed to be good anyway.
Yeah.
So I don't really like it anymore. I think it should more be like a guy that he's been in the league a little bit, or maybe not, but a guy that goes from Norman Powell, who's been in the league for 10 years, and then jumps from 10 points a game to almost 20.
Yeah.
So, I just don't. I find the meaning for this award just lost pretty much. yeah, that's my take on that.
Russ should not have been in on the final possession.
No, you get
He's
shot.
way too fucking erratic.
But yeah. All right, next award. Next award.
Defensive player.
Yeah, I guess we can go there. You want to start?
You got it. Since you
Really good fucking addition here.
This dude's been carrying.
you want to.
This dude Anthony's been carrying.
All right.
He
my
backpacked the pod.
pick for my candidates: Mobley, Amen Thompson. Call me glazing, I don't fucking care. And
Clear
oh my god, I'm
glazing.
blanking. Should I say Draymond?
Oh really? Okay, yeah.
I don't
Go
know.
for
Do
it.
you really not think Draymond's
I
a
don't-
really good defender? And you're just,
I understand that.
You're just
Let me
top tier hating over here.
Hey,
Hey,
calm down.
if you're gonna put Ben Thompson in there, Draymond could be in there.
I really want. So me and Mike, like we said, we had votes. I really wanted to vote Triple J, but the foul thing sucks. Like it really is. Like
His defense is taking a little bit of a hit.
yeah, and it's just like his hacking, his fouling. It's like it's really bad. Like it's gotten.
Oh, Dyson Daniels. That's who I meant.
Oh
Fuck.
yeah, but nah,
Fuck Draymond. Never mind.
but
I would replace Dyson Daniels over Ben Thompson.
my vote is Evan Mobley, Slim Duncan.
See, I've actually I'm in between.
I
him
voted
and,
Evan Mobley, by the way.
I'm in
is
between.
what I mean.
I was in between him and Thompson. You know, I understand this is gonna look really weird because I'm wearing an Amen Thompson jersey, but
Wait, he's your pick for Defensive Player of the Year?
Did I say that?
No.
I wasn't there yet.
I honestly,
My vote would be Mobley.
You vote? Yeah, you
my
voted.
My vote was
Would
Mobley.
be? You mean you voted?
My vote was Mobley.
His vote was Mobley.
I think the overall impact of where he can guard 1 through 5 if you needed him to. Obviously, he's going to be a little bit of a mismatch for a point guard, but he can hold his own. I would say that about a men too, but you know he gets a little undersized, and I think Draymond Green is kind of the.
he's improved over since middle of the season, like the All-Star break.
Who? Draymond?
Draymond, he wasn't. I don't know about.
Yeah,
beginning of the year.
My issue with Draymond is that he gets way too chippy,
I think
and he
Mobley's
relies
been doing
on it way too much.
I think Mobley's been doing it all year. That
But
he should deserve it.
I want an argument for Draymond is like, yeah, but like that's just part of it. Like,
Yeah.
and like it is like you're like if it relies on it way too much, but it does work.
Yeah, it's just the fouling and shit. It's like
He fouls out like a good.
he fouls out constantly.
A good
bro.
enough.
Yeah, but
But man, Jaren Jackson is just like it's at the point where it's like it's handicapped his game. It doesn't handicap Draymond's game.
well,
You
that's
know?
all he's been known for.
Yeah.
Okay, what's your pick, Anthony?
I would say Mobley since he's been doing it the whole year.
Yeah, I think
3 across the board. That was good.
Draymond's candidacy.
That was a good discourse.
I think Draymond's candidacy is mainly based off the second half.
Yeah, he's improved.
Which
a lot.
we do like.
Since Jimmy.
This is a 6-month award. Like, I think a lot of it is just kind of recency bias, and that is an argument for something coming up later. I want to talk about, but yeah.
I think since Jimmy's helped this team a lot.
Yeah. All right.
Draymond's stepped up.
What else we got? Is it just MVP? Is it just MVP?
What else is there?
Yeah.
Coach of the year.
Oh yeah.
Let's do Coach of the Year.
Who are the candidates? I'm guessing.
JB Bickerstaff. No, I'm not giving it to the RKC coach. No,
Wasn't he last year?
They were the 1 seed last year. I'm not doing that.
Dagnall.
Yeah, he's good. I'm not
Mhm.
dissing him.
Cleveland's coach.
JB Bickerstaff is the Pistons coach. Kenny Atkinson for the Cleveland.
For the Cleveland.
I'm gonna say for Cleveland. Sorry, Cleveland's for you.
Oh.
And I'm in between Ime. I'm not even trying to be that guy.
I mean, yeah, they.
I agree with you.
Yeah, I mean,
Ime or Mike Malone.
nah.
Fuck.
That was good.
Sorry,
Taylor Jenkins.
we're just throwing him out.
Coach of the Year, Taylor Jenkins.
Steve Kerr.
Fuck no. Fuck no.
My vote
Yeah,
to stir up some shit and who I voted for, Mark Dagnall, the Thunder coach. I know that you're like, oh well, they're the 1 seed last year, or whatever. they're ridiculous. This is kind of some never before seen shit. I think we just have to appreciate never before seen shit. There's no drama with that team. They fire on all cylinders. That is some coach of the year shit.
Weren't they the best defensive, like one of like a top
defensive
team in the league?
Creating a unit like that takes
And then you got a guy
takes great coaching.
And then you got a guy averaging 32 a game. I'm sure that.
Westbrook just hasn't done anything positive in overtime,
Uh-oh.
by the way, and he's on the court still.
Has-
Murr from Impractical Jokers needs to listen to Sal on the headset and take him out.
Have the Clippers scored?
Yes, I believe they have. Yeah.
So currently the favorites for the NBA Coach of the Year are. Why the JJ Redick is for?
He's done good, but
He's
like
good.
no, yeah, it's a 2-game swing or
And
a
you got-
3-game swing from the dude that they ran out of LA.
Yeah, also you got gifted Luka Doncic. I mean, it's kind of
Yeah.
hard to
Yeah,
side with
but
him.
no, he's been good.
He's been good. I'm not even trying to be that guy. He's
Yeah.
been a good coach this year, especially
Yeah.
coming off. literally
Like
podcast.
saying there's no argument would be dismissive, but yeah, there's not an argument for him winning. I do think he is deserving of a top 3 spot.
Yeah, but yeah, I think mine's Kenny Atkinson.
Yeah.
I understand the.
Oh.
Whoa!
Oh
Get the fucking ball.
My whole thing with Atkinson is also I think Bickerstaff deserves a conversation too. Bickerstaff was they were almost there, and then so are we gonna give Kenny Atkinson the vote for Evan Mobley just developing? Sure, if that's the thing, but I like my dag now.
See, the 4 or 5 seed last year. Cavs?
Yeah.
And then they just jumped up so much, and now they're the one.
Yeah, a lot of
65 wins.
A lot of it is just Evan Mobley got better though.
Evan Mobley got better, which you can put into Kenny Atkinson.
Yes, and I agree.
And also you've got,
Christian Brown hit a huge shot.
Yeah, 108, 104 currently with 50.
So it might be wraps.
Yeah, but
So big game. Do you still think Clippers in 5, Mike? After this game 1, if the Nuggets hold on to it?
Hey, they just need to win 4 more.
Yeah. Do you think they rattle off 4 in a row?
Clippers in 6.
My man's Murr stepped up.
It is weird to fucking do it while the game's going on, but hey.
Yeah.
You know what?
No, I like
Weren't
this.
they down by 15 at some point?
We're streaming. We're Flight.
Flight.
And these girls did some genius.
Oh my god. Do you not understand how much Joey sang that to me when we played
I know, that was
Warzone?
awesome.
Anyway, I think the big one.
Sucking on my penis.
Oh.
The big award,
Oy vey.
which we've got probably some differences here.
Mm-hmm.
MVP.
Who did you vote for, Mike, with your vote?
Give me a second. Let me get the
Sorry.
finalists out.
Sorry.
We know the finalists pretty
I'm
much.
so sorry, Coach.
Giannis.
Giannis is third. I'm not even gonna argue. Really,
Yeah.
like it. I like him.
Really good.
Go argue with your mother. Yeah, no, I agree
Argue
with
with
you.
your mother.
Argue with a wall.
There's
Oh,
Giannis.
oh.
There's Jokic. There's Shea.
I mean, he just got hit.
That's a foul. There's no way that's not a foul.
What?
No foul. It's the playoffs, baby.
Oh my. That's a terrible call.
Pick yourself up by your bloody bootstraps. It's the playoffs, baby.
All right. I think 3 across the board is probably Giannis, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Giannis. Really good year, but
or Draymond.
nah, Paul.
Oh, look, yo.
James Harden hit free.
James Harden hit a 3. It's a 1-point game.
They got was wide open.
What are we doing?
Oh.
Oh, what a pass.
No foul?
No foul.
Oh, Lord.
What a pass by accident. Guys, there's 10 seconds left. We are watching
Are we gonna have another
NBA
James Harden?
basketball.
This is crazy. This is really
Oh, did that count as a rebound? So
Yeah,
did
they
the
fouled
clock reset?
They fouled him. Yeah.
Wow, interesting. Anyway, Aaron Gordon at the free throw line.
MVP picks. Here we got Jokic and Shea are the conversation here. Who wants to start with their picks? I've started with pretty much all of them.
I honestly thought it should have been Shea last year and then Jokic this year.
Okay.
Because Jokic is averaging, 30 with a triple-double.
Speak on it.
Is that your pick, Jokic?
I'm gonna say it's gonna be Shea. Cause
No, who'd you vote for if you had a vote?
Yeah, you don't have one, but we do. But if you
Okay.
did,
Who would you vote for? That's not what we're asking. Is who you think it's gonna be. Who do you vote for? All right.
no, I like it. Mole.
Shea.
Okay.
Jack.
I say I love everything that Jokic has done this season. The stats, all that shit, ridiculous.
Oh, that shit.
The ridiculous stats that were just like we'll look back in like 10 years and be like, wait, he did what? Like just all that shit. Very impressive. Carrying a lottery team to the heights that they have. Like
Won the championship 2 years ago.
no, I'm dude,
This is not the same team.
The Nuggets suck. Like I'm sorry, the plus minus shit. Like the Nuggets fucking suck. That being said, Shea is a plus defender. He is doing some shit that the only thing that you could tick him for is that his teammates are better. And I don't think that should take away from the MVP argument. Like he's so good. I voted Shea.
Yeah, pressure.
Give me Nikola Jokic.
Whoa!
That's my MVP vote.
Okay,
That's what I voted for.
that's who you voted. That's who you mailed in.
Yeah,
17 shots.
I understand there's not a clear there's no case for this guy with Shea or Jokic.
Yeah.
There's definitely a case for both of them. I can see the votes going. I don't know how many votes there are.
Mm-hmm.
I forget.
Well, we just had you and me. That's all that really matters, you know.
Yeah, we
Cool.
we carry most of the weight there.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway,
Our name holds weight within the NBA media.
say there was 100, I'd say it'd be a
Jokic
51-49
just
kind
teed
of
up.
vote. You know what
Yeah.
I mean?
No?
Yeah.
No, he's hurt or bloody.
Oh.
Yeah.
I think he's bloody. Yeah.
I'm bloody.
I am bloody. I need towel.
I am
Is that Mike
bloody.
Malone? That's just a beard.
It'd be hilarious if he was undercover.
He just looks like Mike Malone, bro.
He snuck in.
He's like, damn, I got fired. They're like, no, we're just demoting you.
Would you hear? Apparently, he was like not calm. They said, or whatever.
Well, yeah, I wouldn't be very happy either.
Jokic
Yeah.
now has a thing up his nose.
Anyway, my argument for Jokic is, is there really? Do I need to bring it up again?
Yeah.
The man average is a triple double. I get that we've kind of fallen to like, oh, this is normal now,
Yeah.
and that I think that's what's discrediting him a lot here. It's like
The voter fatigue, recency bias, all that shit. Russell Westbrook also just.
why is he in OT, huh?
What
You're
just
right.
happened?
He a great defense, and I think that just bounced off Harden.
I'm not sure though.
What?
It's our ball, ain't it?
I didn't see what
Ain't
happened.
that our ball? We need a replay here.
What just happened?
They inbounded the ball and
I saw that.
they tipped it. Oh, I don't know about that one.
Yeah, it might be a Clippers ball.
Should be. Do they have officials under? Like,
They're
review?
checking it right now. That's so
Oh,
hard to tell.
Oh,
I don't know.
50-50.
Anyway, no, I don't think anybody can be too
Again.
one-sided on the is it Shea or Jokic. I would say Shea, but like I don't think anyone who like votes Shea is like, oh, what? It's Jokic? Ew! Like no, like, I think it's such a toss-up this year. This is two A+ candidates.
They actually gave it to the Nuggets.
Wow, interesting. This is two A+ candidates.
Oh, they called bro. Let the fucking guys play, bro.
I mean, he's playing really good defense. Like,
All right, the rest are just getting a little annoying now here. I feel like I don't know. Anyway, yeah, my argument is like Jokic has just been like carrying, fucking backpacking this
Mhm.
fucking team.
That is a good argument.
Like, the supporting cast around him has been very underwhelming all around.
Yeah.
Like, Gordon has not. Maybe Christian Brown's the other one that's like really kind of. He's only stepped up though. He's a younger guy, so I
Yeah.
would expect that. But Russell Westbrook, he's on the downfall of his career. He's not been great at points. We saw the Timberwolves game.
Most of
There's a
this
cat
game,
out the
I would
window.
say, most of this game.
He's a cat chilling
Stare
up there.
Oh, no shit.
What's up, dude?
What the fuck? Never seen that little
Dog.
dude before.
Anyway, no, it's a cat.
There we go. That was good. Michael, that's great podcasting. Didn't know this was a comedy podcast.
you knock a foul, dude?
All
That's
right.
a
Well,
tragic way to end the game.
the Nuggets just won.
That's tragic.
Anyway, anything else from you fellas?
We're just done after that? I thought we were doing all NBA.
Oh.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Yeah, let's make this go longer, guys.
Also, I hope you know I'm doing 0 editing for this, so all that dead time staying in here.
Okay.
Oh yeah, you going to pee and stuff.
I appreciate it.
Yeah.
All right, we'll fly through these a little bit. Our award picks kind of fall into this as well, so it's it's kind of obvious. All right, you want to do let's do defense first.
Oh.
All right.
Mobley.
No, second team.
Oh. Okay.
Second team. I got Zubac. I got Tamani Kamara from the Blazers.
Nice. Agree.
I'm gonna put Amen Thompson in the second team.
Oh.
No. I was gonna say Asar, but no.
Sorry.
I do like Asar, but I don't think he qualifies. That might be a problem. Actually, never. So I'm not gonna say him. OG Anunoby. We kind of were saying that earlier. I think he's underrated.
Slept on. Does he qualify?
He should, right?
Yeah, you're right.
I don't think he's been out that much. Brunson barely qualifies for his shit.
I don't think he does. Brunson doesn't.
No,
he does?
I think he hit 65.
Oh.
He played exactly 65.
Oh,
sure.
damn.
Yeah.
Or 66. Anyway, second team. I've got 2 more spots. I think. I'm blanking on names currently. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I really don't know.
We didn't really make these pre.
We've talked about a lot of people that are going to be on first team.
Should I go Giannis? You think Giannis in that second team?
Yeah. I think you should pencil him in every year for like
At least second team.
the scare. This is like the whole like
And J-Dub.
There's gonna be yeah, I agree. There's gonna be people with Wembanyama being out. There's gonna be people that wouldn't normally be in this year. Yeah, so just kind of like a fly in last second. But no, I agree with Giannis being in there. I think he's every year you have to.
Yeah.
I agree with the list. I like it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Just not, yeah.
No, I
I mean, it's a good list.
I'm not gonna make my own. I'm just gonna go off it.
What else do you want me to say? It's a good list.
Good list.
You always got something to say.
Good list.
But I was just saying you should make your
Pal.
No, I'm not gonna make my own list.
He's mad because
Kids these days.
He's mad because he made his big board and then we're not doing the draft.
Kids these days.
Jack,
He worked hard in making the big board the night before.
Jack, you got a second team?
Nah.
Oh, okay. So I'm the only one that did this.
Yeah.
And I'm kind of
and you're getting mad at me for it.
I'm kind of doing it on the fly though, but still.
I'm hungover.
All right,
you know?
first
I'm not
team.
I'm playing injured. There's off the field. There's clearly off the field.
He's pulling a Stetson Bennett
factors.
right now.
Yeah, there's off the field factors into this game, but you know what? I showed up and I'm doing the best I can.
All
you
right.
know.
Well, I'll just say my first team, and
Yeah.
you guys give me your opinions. Okay?
This was the Michael Anthony pod.
Yeah,
Jackson's getting roped into shit. He player optioned out for.
Yeah. All right. All right. For my first team, Amen Thompson, Draymond Green. Who's our Mobley, Dyson Daniels.
I like it.
So, no, sorry.
Sorry, doesn't count qualify.
I feel like I'm blanking.
I'm not gonna say Rudy. Actually, fuck.
No, Rudy.
I want to throw
would.
Rudy on my second team though. Fuck.
Really?
Yeah.
So Triple J not even on the second team.
How about this?
You want to remake yours?
I'm gonna throw who should I throw? I'm gonna promote somebody.
Are you seriously about to not have Triple J on?
I feel like he's fallen off a little bit.
But not even on one of the 2 teams? That's insane. He went from Defensive Player of the Year candidate to like not even on one of the 2 teams.
There's just a lot of guys that I'm like really.
Yeah, but again, I mean, listen, Michael.
Jack, you didn't even make a list.
You feeling yourself right now.
All right, dude.
But he's making an argument.
I'm making an argument. It's called podcasting.
Oh, okay. My bad.
Dipshit. No, I'm playing.
Jesus.
I'm sorry. I am.
Wow.
I'm.
Wow. God, too much dip on your chip.
I just. I'm just.
That's fine. Yeah.
Damn kid. Ooh, whoa.
Whoa, what the fuck?
Beef stew, big dunk. Anyway, no, I think Triple J deserves to be on at least second team. I'm all for the he kind of played himself out of the Defense Player of the Year candidate.
I'll promote Giannis. and throw Triple J on my.
There we go. That a boy.
Okay.
That a boy.
You like that?
I like that.
I argued it. I bullied him. I bullied you into putting Triple J.
I fricks with it.
Okay.
Yep. I freaks with it. I'm
Alright.
using that.
All right. All NBA
See,
13.
he gets it.
All
Mhm.
NBA 13.
And I want to use a big word here because I've been waiting to use this word all week. The vastitude of this.
That's a big word.
The vastitude of the NBA, all teams this year, very exciting.
God damn.
Why are these two?
Anyway,
My bad.
so all NBA 13.
Mm-hmm.
I will go.
Did you qualify
So-
Brunson? What did you say, Brunson?
Brunson's higher
Two?
than 13.
Two?
Fuck. Yeah, he's second team at least.
Yeah,
Because you got
I agree.
you probably got like
Okay, 13.
Mitch.
Cade.
yeah.
Cade's second or 13. I would go. I'm thinking Karl Anthony Towns here.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
Probably in this area.
Mm-hmm.
I'd probably lean. There's no positions, by the way, for these.
Yeah,
There's no
but
positions.
yeah, but
No, I'm not.
yeah, but I think you should kind of like assemble a team.
No, but I'm not. I don't have to. This is
I
how
know, but I'm
this is how I
saying-
voted.
I know, but I'm saying I think you should.
Well, I didn't.
Where do you think
so,
Ant?
I'm
Where do
arguing
you think
with
Ant
you.
goes to?
Second team.
Second team.
Yeah, I think there's an argument for first.
There is.
Tyrese.
Tyrese Halliburton's on this. Third
I'm
team.
yeah, I will third team. Yeah,
Alperen Sengun's on my third team as well.
I'm playing that. I'm playing.
He's been the best player on the second seed in the West. I think we've got to start, giving
I don't
him
think
his
they
respect.
have a best player. I don't think they have any good players. On
He's
the
been the
team.
most consistent.
I don't think there's
Well, you
one.
said the best player the other day.
I don't think there's one good player on the Rockets.
All right, dude.
You said the other day at the gym that Amen Thompson is your best player.
I think he's the most talented.
He's the biggest asset.
He's the biggest asset. I think.
Do you remember when you said you wouldn't trade him for Luka straight up?
What the fuck? I said I was drunk. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay.
That might be a little crazy now that I think about it. Anyway,
No, I feel like that's something you would say.
That is some sober
maybe
Michael
that's
words.
just glaze shit. Maybe.
That is some
it definitely
bullshit.
is. Yeah, I feel like you've told me that you wouldn't trade him for like
All right.
KD.
It's the most sober
I
Michael.
wouldn't
you-
trade him for KD. The fuck?
Yeah, you probably should.
Yeah, 1-for-1 Katie. That'd be a horrible.
Yeah.
That'd be funny.
He's like what 22?
Yeah.
Yes.
Maybe not probably not.
Old
He's
ass.
he's
Old
22.
ass. Old ass.
Jackson, you're 22.
Fuck, I'm 23.
Fuck, Unc.
The
I turned 22 in 2 days.
Yeah.
Yeah, hey everyone, Michael's birthday will probably I mean by the
That
time
might
you're
be the
watching
release
it.
date.
Yeah.
Might be.
Actually no, the release date's going to have to be tonight cuz I'm not going to be here. So I am going to edit this tonight. Well, I'm not doing really any editing.
Okay, that's fair.
All
All
right.
right.
Edit the garbage time.
No, there is no editing.
All right. Second.
I guess I'll cut out the beginning when I freaked up the intro like 4 times.
Don't fricks with it.
I fricked with it.
Second team.
Brunson.
Bronson. I think Steph Curry kind of goes here. I think Ant goes here. I think LeBron's kind of in this area as
Oh,
well.
yeah,
I
for
think
sure.
LeBron, and then I'm kind of I would say Wemby doesn't qualify. Luka doesn't qualify for this either. Paul George.
No.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Indiana boys up.
My fifth would
I'm
be.
trying to look for teams. Like,
Did I say Ant?
you said it. You said K third team, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Is this wild for me? James Harden. I think James Harden.
I mean, if you put Steph in there,
I think James Harden. Yeah, I think James Harden and Steph are kind of like really in the
They're
right
like
next to each
same.
other right now. James Harden's just been more of a passer. He's more of a passer now. He's always been more of a passer than Steph anyway. So I think that's where you get that. There's turnovers.
he's bigger than Steph.
There's turnovers. Whatever. You get that with every fucking good point guard. He's just taking bathroom breaks, guys. Anyway, I think that's really a good second team. My first team.
Mitch,
There's the three MVP guys. Obviously, Shea, Jokic,
Giannis.
Donovan Mitchell, and Jason Tatum. That's pretty simple to me. I think those
Yeah,
are
I
the top 5 guys currently in the NBA.
I mean, I feel like it's kind of pretty obvious.
Hopefully, I'm not blanking on anybody. Like, blatantly bad. But,
You just said Jokic. No, I don't think you're.
there's some cases for, like, the third-team guys. I think, like, Zubac. Did I say Zubac?
You said 13 Zubac.
Yeah, okay, so, like, there's other cases for guys, but I think that's where I stand there right now. This really doesn't impact. There's no impact with the playoffs, so yeah. All right, I think I'll do the intro or the outro because Jackson's just. I think he's currently taking a shit. If I'm being frank with you guys, so that was another episode of Left Bench with Mike,
Wait,
Lil Jack.
Lil Jack.
Jack, you wanna?
James.
Huh?
Bryce James.
Oh, no, PJ Tucker, bro.
Bryce Young.
I forgot to say Bryce Young. My bad.
Ooh.
He's on first team. I got you.
Michael Williams.
That's not even first team. That's fucking S tier team. Whatever the fuck you want to call that. Just above.
All American NBA.
All American. Anyway, that's another episode of Left Bench with Mike, Lil Ant, and Jack. You want to do your outro?
Bryce James.
He's just yelling Bryce James. All right, that's it. Love you guys. Like, subscribe, share, tell your mother, tell your sister I said hi.